Hello everyone, welcome to the TribeFan 879 YouTube channel. Today will be the continuation of the 2018 Colorado Rockies Strat Super Advanced Replay. Today's matchup in Game 87 is Tyler Anderson for the Rockies and Andrew Suarez from the Giants. We'll just go ahead and get started. And leading off for the Giants is the center fielder, Gorky Hernandez. And against the lefty, that's a swing and a miss, strike three. So Hernandez strikes out. And here is the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And against the lefty, that's a line drive snagged by LeMahieu. That's two down. And here is Andrew McCutchen, the right fielder. And McCutchen line drive, LeMahieu easy play, and that'll retire the side. After half inning, Giants nothing, Rockies coming to bat. And here is DJ LeMahieu, the second baseman. And against the lefty, that's a ground ball in the hole. Panic gets it, and that's one away. And here is Charlie Blackmon. And against the lefty, that's a fly ball left field. Slater is there. Makes the play, and that's two away. And here's Nolan Arenado. Low ball four. And so the Rockies get a two-out base runner. They will not hold Arenado on. And here is Trevor Story, the shortstop. And since he's not on second base, that is a line drive up the middle, base hit. Arenado scampers the third. And the Rockies have runners on the corners with two outs. And here is Ian Desmond. And that's a fly ball to center field. Hernandez is under it, and that'll retire the side. Rockies leave two, and after one complete, no score. And here is Buster Posey. Oops, don't need that one. He's catching today. And against the lefty, that's a line drive. Gets past the shortstop. And the Giants have their first hit today. And here's Austin Slater, the left fielder. They're not holding Posey on. No. 5-8 against the righty is a fly ball to right field. Noel Cuevas is there, and that's the first out. And here is Alan Hansen, the shortstop. Nothing there. That's a fly ball to center field. This is trouble, and this will get over Blackmon's head. A 4 and a 1, and that'll rattle around for a triple, as Posey will easily score from first. And Alan Hansen has given the Giants a 1-0 lead. And here is Joe Panic, the second baseman. And against the lefty, that's a swing and a miss, strike three. So two down here in the top half of the second, with the Giants having a 1-0 lead. And here's the third baseman, Kelby Tomlinson. And against a lefty, that's line drive. That'll get down. It gets cut off, but that will score Hansen from third. They should have walked him to get to the pitcher, but they did not. They thought they could get the light-hitting Tomlinson, but no, and it's 2-0 Giants. And here is Suarez with two outs and a runner on first. And that's a ground ball to third. Arenado easily up with it, and that'll retire the side. The Giants get two. And after 1.5, it's the Giants 2 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Chris Iannetta, the catcher. And swing and a miss, strike three. Iannetta goes down on strikes, and here's Noel Cuevas, the right fielder. And against the lefty, ooh. Popped up right side of the infield. Hansen calls for it and makes the play, and that's 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And here's Pat Valaika, the first baseman. And that's a fly ball, and that'll get down and roll around. And Valaika hits second. And that's a 2-out double. And here's Tyler Anderson, the pitcher. And against a lefty, it's a fly ball center field. Hernandez is there, and that'll retire the side. Rockies leave a runner on second. 2-0 Giants after 2. And here's Gorky Hernandez to lead off the top of the third. He struck out his first time up. And ground ball to short. Story over to Valaika. 1 away. Here's Belt. Lined out his first time up. And more center field. That'll get over Blackman's head. And into second base is Belt with a double. And here is Andrew McCutcheon. They will not hold Belt on. Nothing there. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 down here in the top of the third with a runner on second. And here is Buster Posey. And that's a ground ball to Story. He gets to it. 14, no 13. So that's throw to first and good stretch by Valaika. And that'll retire the side. Going to the bottom of the third, Giants still lead 2-0. And back to the top of the order for the Rockies. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Grounded out his first time up. And that's a curved ball on the outside corner, strike 3. And here's Charlie Blackmon. Against the lefty, that's a ground ball to short. Hansen gets it, and that's 2 down. And here's Nolan Arenado. And that's a ground ball just past the outstretched reach of Panic. Oops. And that's a 2-out single for Nolan Arenado. And here is Trevor Story. Not going to hold on. Nothing there, and that's a ground ball just past the shortstop. And that's a runner on first and second for Ian Desmond, who flew out his last time up. Here's Desmond. And against a righty, that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So the Rockies again leave 2. We go the top half of the fourth. 2-0 Giants. And here's Austin Slater leading off the top half of the fourth. He flew out his last time up. 6 against a righty. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Slater goes down swinging. And here's Alan Hansen, tripled his last time up. Not this time. He goes down fastball, wasn't looking for it, strike 3. And here is Joe Panic. 4-7. That's a base hit up the middle. So Panic is on. Here's Kelby Tomlinson, drove in the second run of the inning. In the second inning with a single. Here's Tomlinson. That's a ground ball to the shortstop, Story. He'll get to it. And the throw is in time. 14, yeah. To get Tomlinson. And that'll retire the side. 3.5 in the books. Rockies trail 2-0. And here is Chris Iannetta. Struck out his first time up. And does it again. Strike 3. And here is Noel Cuevas. And, oh, no, he's normal power against lefties. So that is a fly ball. Deep center field. Going back on it is Hernandez. And watches it go. Noel Cuevas with a home run. He only had 2 on the regular year, so got one he liked against the lefty. And it is now 2-1 Giants. And here is Pat Valaika, doubled his last time up. And once again, Valaika is weak against righties, but normal against lefties. And that's another 5-5 roll. Back-to-back home runs for the Rockies. And it is a tie ball game. So, wow. The 7th and 8th place hitters going deep. And here's Tyler Anderson. He has weak power against both lefties and righties. And against the lefty, it's a ground ball, easy play for the second baseman. Panic throws to first. And that's 2 down. And here's DJ LeMahieu. And that's ball 4. Excuse me. And the Rockies get a 2-out base runner. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Not holding on LeMahieu. 6, 8. Ooh, against the righty, that's a home run chance. But against the lefty, that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. So the Rockies are retired here in the 4th, but not until back-to-back home runs tie the game at 2. And here is Suarez. He will bat for the next time here. 2, 3. High pop behind home plate. Iannetta tosses the mask aside and squeezes it for first out of the inning. And here is Gorky Hernandez. And Hernandez rips one into left center field. And this ball is gone. Home run Gorky Hernandez. And that breaks the tie. As it's 1-15 on the D20 for home runs with the diamond on it. And that's an 11, so that's out of here. And he's normal power against both righties and lefties. So here is Brandon Belt, 1 for 2 on the day. Oops, don't need that. And that's to the right fielder. That's Cuevas. He'll get there. He is an E7. And a 7, that's a good play. So Cuevas tracks it down, and that's the second out of the inning. And here is Andrew McCutchen. And against the lefty, that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. But the Hernandez homer puts the Giants back on top, 3-2. And here is Suarez. Probably be his last inning. I don't know, we'll see. And that's a base hit to left field. And Arenado is 2 for 2 with a walk today. And here is Trevor Story, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And against the lefty, that's a base hit. Up the middle, Arenado hits second. He won't stop there. That's a single. And so the Rockies have runners on the corners with nobody out. And they will... Oh, boy. Wow. A little too early to bring the infield in, but... Oops. And here is Ian Desmond. And against the lefty, that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So they will continue to play normal. Here's Iannetta. Struck out his first 2 times up. And against the lefty, that's a fly ball center field. Now, this is a question mark, so he's not guaranteed to score. Hernandez is a -1, so he'd be 1-11 to try to score. And with the bottom of the order up, they they will not try to score him. 1-11 is a little too risky when you can still get another chance. Here's Noel Cuevas. 5-10. That's a catcher X, but Posey is a 1 and a 7. Oof. We'll roll for the air chance, but I doubt there's going to be one. Oh, you wanted a 15? No? Okay, so that is a P/F, which means we have to check the wild pitch rating. If it's a 5 or below, Arenado will score from third. If it's higher, it's just a pop-up. And that is a 13, so that's just a pop-up in front of the plate. Posey will get to it, and that'll retire the side. Rockies leave 2, and that is 9 men left on in the first 5 innings. And here is Tyler Anderson. As Ty Black will be loosening in the pen, and he will come on probably in the 6th inning. And here is Tyler Anderson to Buster Posey, and that's a play for the catcher. That'll be 4 and a 10. Since there's nobody on, this will probably just be a little pop-up. E1 for Iannetta. That's a pop-up in front of home plate. Easy play for Iannetta, and that's 1 away. And here is Austin Slater, 0 for 2 on the day. And, fly ball just over the outstretched arm of Desmond. And that'll hit the wall, and Slater is in with a double. Oof. And here is Alan Hansen with a runner on second and 1 out. And against the righty, Hansen is weak against left-handed pitching, but this is still a base hit, and Slater will score from second. And the Giants now have a 4-2 lead. Wait a minute. No, hold on. 6-11, he'd be a righty. Yeah, that's actually, no. My bad. Take that off the board. He'd be a right-handed batter, which means that's a ballpark single. It's still a single, but Slater will not score. And with the Giants have runners on the corners with 1 out. And Adam Ottavino and Adam Ottavino and is loosening in the pen. And here is Joe Panic, singled his last time up. And wait a minute, 1 and a 1. That's a wild that gets by Iannetta. And in to score is Slater. And now it's a 4-2 ball game. And Panic will stay up. And against the lefty, that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 down here in the 6th inning. And here's Kelby Tomlinson. And they will not make the same mistake this time. They are going to intentionally walk Tomlinson to force the Giants' hand. And they will use Austin Jackson will pinch hit for Suarez. And Ty Block will now come into the game and pitch for Suarez. All right, so here's Austin Jackson up with 2 outs and 2 on. And that's a line drive up the middle, base hit. In to score is Hanson. Going to third is Tomlinson. And now the Giants have a 5-2 lead. And now the Rockies are probably going to look to make some changes here. Yeah. Okay, so they will do a double switch because the pitcher spot is second in the order. Gerardo Parra will come in and play right field. Not his best position, but he can play it. And the pitcher's spot will now bat in the 7th spot, and here comes Ottavino. Okay, let me get that. Okay, now Avino finishes his warm-up tosses, and we go back to the top of the order. Gorky Hernandez homered his last time up, and here's the pitch to Gorky Hernandez with runners on first and third, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3, so Ottavino will retire the last batter here in the 6th, but not before the Giants get 2 runs and take a 5-2 lead. And here is Ty Block to come in. He will face Valaika, Parra, and LeMahieu. So that'll close the book on Suarez. 5 innings, gave up 2 runs. Both are. All right, here's the pitch from Block to Valaika. And that's a fly ball to right field. Going back a couple of steps is McCutcheon. And that's 1 away. And here's Gerardo Parra. And Parra rips one into the gap. It's cut off. And they'll hold Parra to a single. And here is DJ LeMahieu. They will hold Parra on, but he won't go anywhere. So righty. Oh, great diving stop by Tomlinson. Going towards second. His only play is to second, and they'll get the lead runner. Oh, great play by Tomlinson. As that's an 18 on a 4-7, and that's a ground ball to third. So here's Charlie Blackmon, 2 outs and a runner on first. And nothing there. And against a lefty, that's a line drive up the middle, base hit. Hitting second, going to third is LeMahieu. And the Rockies have runners on the corners with 2 outs. And here's Arenado. You can make this a tie game with 1 swing of the bat. And he will not. That's a fly ball to center field. Hernandez camps under it. And that'll retire the side. 6 complete. 5-2 Giants. All right. Ottavino will come back out for the 7th inning. The Rockies will get Chris Rusin, and let me see who they have available. Sorry for the dead air here. So, all right, they will get Scott Oberg and Chris Rusin. So they'll have a double barrel action in the bullpen warming up. Okay, sorry about the delay there. All right, here's Brandon Belt. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a double. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Here's Andrew McCutchen. High and outside, ball 4. And they will hold McCutchen on. And oof, they bring in. No, they'll keep him on, but McCutchen will try to get a lead. 2-5 means he will. No, but they will hold him on. All right, here's Buster Posey. That's a ground ball to first. They throw to second for 1, but the return throw is not in time. And Austin Slater will now get a chance with 2 outs and a runner on first. Here's the pitch to Slater. And it's a ground ball, second base. LeMahieu is there, and that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 7th, stretch time. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back for it. Root for your home team. They don't win, it's a shame. If it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out the old ball game. All right, Block will come on for the 2nd inning, and he will face Story, Desmond, and Iannetta. Oops. All right. Lefty fly ball right field. McCutchen camps under it. 1 away. And here is Desmond. Line drive, now get in the gap. But it's cut off, and Desmond's in the first with a single. And they will hold him on. And here's Chris Iannetta. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's the hat trick for strikeouts for Iannetta. And Tom Murphy will hit for Tyler Anderson. Or for Ottavino, sorry. He'll hit in the pitcher spot. And so Chris Rusin will be coming into the game to pitch the top half of the 8th. All right, so here's Tom Murphy with a runner on and 2 outs. Ground ball to short. Up with it is Hanson, and that'll retire the side. All right, so Rusin will come in and pitch the top half of the 8th with Giants still leading 5-2. The Giants will get Sam Dyson and Tony Watson loosening in the pen. Ottavino goes away, and here is Alan Hansen, switch hitter, batting right-handed. Okay, top of the 8th here. And against the righty, that's a base hit to right field. And they will hold Hansen on. And here is Joe Panic. And right on the shoulder, that hit him. And so, runners on first and second. They will bring the corners in. As Tomlinson may look to bunt. And, let's see, they'll have Pablo Sandoval has grabbed a bat and will go on deck. So yes, they will have Tomlinson bunt. He'll be a C bunter. Here's Tomlinson squares around. Ooh, that's a 3. Could that be speed for a C bunter? No, but that's a good bunt. Fielded by Valaika. He will just tag Tomlinson himself. But that'll get runners the second, and third. And that'll bring up Pablo Sandoval. The pinch hit for Block. And Tony Watson will come into the game and pitch the 8th inning. Okay. All right, here's the pitch from Rusin to Sandoval. For catcher X. Oh boy, I think this is going to be an issue for Iannetta. Not on the air check, but the 4 and a 3. WG. Normal with a runner on base. That's a what? That'll get by Iannetta. And scoring from third is Hansen. And moving up to third is Panic. And that's now a 6-2 lead. One 5 against the lefty. It's a fly ball to right field. Parra's a -1 arm. 13, 1-12. They'll try to score. The throw from Parra is, well, let's say Panic would be a he's a 13. He'd be a 1-14 to score. And that's a 12, and he is safe. So, sacrifice fly by Sandoval. And the Giants have extended this to a 7-2 lead. Okay. Good at bat from Sandoval there. And here is Gorky Hernandez. Nobody on, 2 outs. And against the lefty, that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll retire the side. The Giants pick up 2 more. And they now lead 7-2. And in to come, the pitch is Tony Watson. And for Block, who pitched 2 innings. And let me get him in the score sheet. Okay. All right, so Watson will face Valaika, Parra, and LeMahieu. And against the lefty, that's a high pop-up. Hansen under it, 1 away. Here is Gerardo Parra. Now that's a pop-up foul territory. Tomlinson there in foul territory puts it away. And that's 2 outs. And here is DJ LeMahieu. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So 1-2-3 inning for Tony Watson. And going into the top of the 9th, we'll have Oberg come in and pitch the 9th. Okay, so Oberg will face Belt, McCutcheon, and Posey. Belt 1 for 4 on the day with a double. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So one down here in the top of the 9th. Here's Andrew McCutchen. And that's an outside corner, strike 3. So McCutchen's going down looking. And here is Buster Posey. Base hit. So that'll be second hit of the day for Posey. Third time on base. And here is Austin Slater. Fly ball right field, going back a couple of steps, is Parra, and that'll retire the side. Last chance for the Rockies, but they trail 7-2. And in comes Sam Dyson to try to close up the game out. Won't be a save situation, but we will have him come in the game. All right, he will face Blackman, Arenado, and Story. And against the righty, that's a line drive. That'll get in the gap, and that'll... Blackman will hustle into third with a triple. So leadoff triple for the Rockies, and here's Nolan Arenado. Oops. Ground ball right side of the infield, or left side of the infield. Easy play for Panic, but LeMahieu will score. And it's an RBI for Arenado on a ground out. And it's now a 7-3 ball game, but bases are empty and one out. And here's Trevor Story, 3 for 4 on the day with 3 singles. How about we make that 4 for 5 with 4 singles for Trevor Story? So that line drive, that'll get through. And here's Ian Desmond. 1 for 4 singled his last time up. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And last chance for the Rockies is Chris Iannetta. 2 outs and a runner on first. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's your ball game. Final score from Coors Field. The Giants win this one 7-3. All right, and a little bit of time here at the end of the video. Winning and losing pitchers. Winning pitcher for the Giants was Suarez. He went 5 innings to get the win. Tyler Anderson gets the loss. He gave up 5 runs in 5 2/3 innings. And that's about enough. Trevor Story, your player of the game for the Rockies, 4 for 5 with 4 singles. Pat Valaika also gets an honorable mention with a 2-run homer. I guess Alan Hansen gets 3 for 4 with a triple. Probably an honorable mention. Gorky Hernandez with a solo home run. Your hitting stars for the Giants. All right, everybody, the next video will be Game 3 of my Indians project that I've been doing for their 14-game winning streak. I understand they lost the first game if you've watched the videos, but I'm just going to play the 14 games as is. That'll be Game 3 against the White Sox. Carlos Rodon against Carlos Carrasco is the pitching matchup, and that will be probably either later today or tomorrow, depending on when I want to film it. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. And if you're watching for the first time, thank you. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing during this time of being indoors, may your games be lively and your games be good. Have a good day, everybody.